are you doing, Sophia? Me too. Crap. Crap on my candlestick. 9 years bad luck all over again. If I don't get this right the first time, I don't know if there's gonna be a second time. If it ain't one thing, it's 2 or 3 or more than that. Golly gosh darn dang. I've been waiting a long time to be myself. Lost in space and time. Found my face in 1,000 lonely places. Well, I was just thinking about it, and I just got home from the bubble in my throat. Can you hear it? The bubble in. It's been a while since I've had a bubble in my throat. And even longer since I decided to do something about it. Mostly I just lay off processed foods as much as possible. It's hard because I eat processed food pretty much daily from time to time, all the time. Anytime, baby. Anytime. So what's today? Today's Wednesday. You know, just don't make no sense. I thought it was Monday all day long. And I get so lonely. Thinking in the past, you know, really messes with your mind after a while. But I'm here to tell you that it gets worse. It gets much worse before it gets kind of better. I'm here to tell you. Oh gosh. Yeah, right. Where have you been? like the blues. There's a little bit of blues in everything I do. You know, that's what it's all about. Because you can't play. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Here we go. You can't play modern music without knowing, or at least having the knowledge that it all came from the blues, baby. It all came from the blues. At least rock and roll. But there was also a fusion of genres back in the day that happened that fused rock and roll together. And I think we're the product of that generation. Or at least I hope so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good boy, didn't I say? I couldn't curse and I hit and killed. I don't live with my car. Feel horrible. Please advice. Well, I graduated high school in 1997. I would say, you know, just do what you think is right. Think back to what you were doing, or not doing, but how you were. You know, if you had some time to kill. I mean, not kill. Shoot, I'm really messing this one up. Just don't let it happen again. Okay. And if you feel the urge to let somebody know, then that's on you. I don't give that kind of advice. But I appreciate the question, and I love you very much. I hope you find some peace. I really do. Mary Jane by MJ. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can remember it. Mary Jane, what a baby, yeah. On the shaking, looking out, baby coming home. Everybody wants a piece of that bone. Mary Jane by MJ. And it goes on for about 4.5 more minutes, I know, but that's the best I could do. I think that was in the key of G minor 7 diminished. I don't know how to spell that. You do the math. I'm just trying to figure it all out, baby. That's what rock and roll is all about. No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. You know, something always happens on the way to rock and roll heaven for each one of us. It's different. Mine just happens to be rather unpleasant, unruly, unexotic, downright disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Daniel! I used to write theme songs for country western musical wannabe gangsters back in the day. And it was a fun time for all, but least of all for me because I had no idea what I was doing with myself. I was only 4 years old. They're orchestrating people until now. Eating a Snickers right over here too. Just wonderful, wonderful stuff. Oh gosh. Yeah, there we go. All right. I just have a few questions to ask the audience, really, if you don't mind. How long have you been here? Who sent you? We're gonna find out. No, but seriously, where'd you come from? We've been keeping an eye on you for quite a long time, Mr. Anderson. Wait, no, isn't that not that movie? Oh, I thought it was. No, you're okay. Pea Soup Anderson, or what is it? Oh, you can't say that, really? Can we? Oh, we're gonna get sued. Oh my God! Hold on a second. I have just
Just, okay, tell me what I can and can't say then, because I was told that I could say anything I wanted because I'm the artist and everything the artist wants, the artist gets. And I've been here for so many freaking years and I've never complained until right now, and I want some chocolate milk. God damn it, I want some chocolate freaking milk. Hello? Oh. I'm alone out here. I wasn't talking to anybody. That was awkward. Stupid. All right. And now we draw. Welcome to Story Girl Jaws. My name is Story Girl. You killed my father, you filthy rat. And now we must make love to the end of the world. Like I said, it gets a little bit tight in here. Lo siento to my Spanish-speaking friends. Not my bad. My good. My good, my bad, my ugly. That's what it's all about. All right. Thank you, Ben. Good to see you. You guys have been busy. This is just a little something I've been throwing together. Oh, I'll scoot it over just a smidge. And maybe I'll add some more light. Aziz. Aziz. Light. No. Aziz, light. Sorry, folks. Earthquakes. This is California. Welcome to the club, the art club of Earthquake Capital, California, West Coast, whatever. You get it. And if you don't, it's not my fault. It's all there in plain writing. A link is in the description, but I wouldn't go there because you're going to be disappointed. This time, it's revenge. This time, it's for real. What would you say if it was a sequel? Story Grub 2. This time, shit. Oh, no, shit got around. Shit got written. No, it wouldn't work. Things are crazy. No, that's not so. That's not very. I don't know what it would be for me that would terrorize me the most. Being stagnant. Being unable to speak my mind. And be myself. Because other people want me to be somebody else. I can't live like that. I wouldn't expect other people to live like that. I don't want other people to live like that. I don't want other people to be like me. I want them to be like them. Themselves. You're all somebody to me. All of you. We bounce off each other like pool balls in the night. We become something else after that. We become reflections, ripples, consequences. Sometimes we end there and sometimes we begin there, but we're always there. Always there. And I wish more people could see how beautiful they really are and how they really do tie into everything that's happening. It's all according to plan. Sorry, I don't know what I'm speaking of. I shouldn't have been saying that anyways. The lords are gonna whip me now. Whip me. They're gonna whip me on the front lawn for everyone to see, and then they're gonna say, "Get off my lawn." Yes, sir. No problem, sir. Ow! Ooh, my back really hurts. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Get off. Get off. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn, friends. We're all gonna die. Here with our biscuits and morning, and lovely death at our side, with everyone slowly dying around you. We can make sense it for a big imagineering brat. Speaking of that, I think you owe me $4. If you didn't pay on the way in, please pay on the way out. That's, you know. And I'm not talking about my channel. My channel, I got plenty of money. I got so much freaking money. The one thing I don't have a lot of is gold, though. I like gold. I like gold, and I will get what I want. It's my gold. Get it when I want it. That's right. It's kind of funny to think about that. The first people who were just discovering gold everywhere. You could just go out and just like say, "That's mine." Finders keepers. To a degree, you know, to like the 7th degree or something like that. I don't know. I don't keep track of these things. I just say things. I'm just here to say things. And I'm here to distract you from the big, weird, wicked world. Too many channels and too many people are trying to force down your throat all the time anyways. So I'd rather just talk about nonsense than that kind of stuff. Because it starts from within. Change starts from within. You can't blame other people. You gotta change yourself. And then you'll see what happens to the world around you once you do. And once you actually learn that change is possible, you'll start opening up to the world like a little butterfly. Like an artist. Hello, Pasa. Macario. Cordero. Hola. Yumigo. Did I draw that? I'm sorry. Sylvan. Not Sylvan. 77YT. Did I draw what? This? I wish I did. Another version of me did. You see, I die several times. Like, I saw the time. So, I'm sorry. I just spoke my other planet's language there for a moment. I meant to say, I've died 3 times since I started this drawing. That's funny because the inflection was still the same, but the words were absolute nonsense. That's absolutely incredible. And thank you, Not Sylvan677YT. I really do appreciate that. You just awoken some kind of dark, evil spirit within me, and I shall embrace it for the world to see. Thank you. I love you. Oh, I mean, yes, I do this. Just to make it simple. Yes, yeah, I totally do this. I also giggle at my own jokes like a dork. But I never claimed to not be one. I'm a dork for you, you see. A dork like a distraction. A jester. Daniel. You go. See you later. Take care. Later, Daniel. You be good. Think happy thoughts. And I hope you have good dreams, my friend. Maybe we'll run into each other in the dream world. I imagine people do that all the time and they just have no idea they do it. Or they're capable of doing it. I think a lot of people are capable of doing that. I watched a guy the other day on the train. He turned his foot into an octopus. Yeah, right before my very eyes. So I'll believe anything I see and read. Anywhere I ever see it or read it. And I don't want to talk about it other than that. If it's not magical, like I just said, some kind of story that's magical, I don't want to hear it. I'm in magical mode. Turned his foot into an octopus. Right in front of my eyes. I will never forget it. Wait, what was I saying? Can't remember what we were talking about. That doesn't matter. Probably nonsense. Middle of nowhere. Did someone call? German potato dreams. Well, that's funny because the Idaho potato is famous in the United States. And I lived in Idaho for 10 years, my friend. 10 years. It was quite the time. It was quite the time. I like saying that. I like saying that. I like repeating myself as well. Repeating myself. It's quite nice. Okay, now I'm going to draw something coming over this. Right here. And welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, little vein. Now you're in the drawing. Now you're really a part of it. You're a part of the sinew. There's no going home now. Okay. Hmm? My stepbrother is at a party right now. I asked him if he wanted to go live with me, and I think he's sending me images from the party that he's at. He sent me one where he looked very well. He looked very, very well. And I'm sure that's him writing back saying, "Yes, I know. I saw myself, and that's why I sent the photo. I look very well." Does anybody want to talk about chocolate milk? Good night, Daniel. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Let's do that. We'll put that there. Oh, I can still do something there. Right. And then you keep filling in the gaps. That's all you got to do. Just fill in the bloody gaps. Ew, don't say it like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it like that. No, don't ever say it like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it like that. Damn. Yeah, no. Okay. I heard a joke the other day. It wasn't that good though. I don't want to talk about it. So, why I just got lost. I was just lost there for a second. Hearing the animals out, or the people that the animals and the people, like dogs barking, and then I hear like grasshoppers out there singing and stuff. Brought back memories. I forget. I think I was starting this drawing a few weeks ago, and this is what it became. Yeah. Thank you. That's kind of cool. Sometimes it's it's hard to know when to kind of stop too. I usually just want to fill in the entire page, but sometimes Abs, don't jump through the screen, sweetie. You can't jump through the screen. Sorry. Okay. But for example, it'd be cool just to like leave that as it is. So sometimes I do that and I'll just come back to it later. But I like things when they're unfinished as well because sometimes it looks like it doesn't need to go any further. But I wanted to do something over here. Like some kind of hand right here, but I have to look at it for a little bit because it could go back. Little awkward hand. To which I reply, it is against the art club rule book to make and wear the tattoo on thy skin. So, when I joined the art club, I was the first member, you see. It sucked balls because I had 10 tattoos all over my body and I had to have them all removed. It was only until about 3 weeks ago that I fully recovered. And I'd rather not talk about it anymore. Thank you very much. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, but I'll tell you what, that was the most radical summer of my life. Oh gosh. This little freak's coming out of the bushes. There we go. Look at these lumps. She's lump. She's lump. She's in my head. And I could go on and on. But now it looks like it's on the side of his face. We can all see the look on his face, and we can all agree that we're not. We're happy that we're not. This poor bastard. He never had a chance. But then I could bring this down for now. Colored red stitches. It's funny because that was my nickname back in college. I went to morgue school. Yeah. We had dorms in the morgues, and it was I tell you what, partner, you buckle up, buttercup, you know what I mean, because it was holy. Hold on to the handle, sandal. I mean, come on now, get serious. I mean, it was, whoa, it was heavy duty. That morgue duty was morgue college, morgue school was just the holy cow. If you know what I mean. If any of that makes any sense, I'm sorry. It's all the same to me. Then you just gotta throw some other feathers under there. Right? There we go. Perfect. She humps. I used to just do this thing where, because there's that song Peaches, and I just do peach, go into the country, gonna eat myself some peaches. Go into the country, gonna eat myself some peaches. Go into the country, gonna eat myself some peaches. YouTube's probably gonna copyright me for that. But I would just repeat that in front of people. They'd always think I was gonna go into a verse or something, or say something else, but I would just repeat that for like 20 minutes. And they would wake up in the middle of the night, and I'd be like, go into the country, gonna eat myself some peaches. Which would freak anybody out, you know. So. Perfect. It almost looks like there should be an eyeball over here as well. Just another eye. Perfect. And I don't use that word lightly. It's quite a heavy word, actually. Because my version of perfect isn't probably what you would imagine. But I think a lot of people know where I'm coming from. And I think that's just perfect. Go into the country. Go into the country. And then this could be a nostril. And then there could be another nostril right here. Just like that. And then you can open it up with some lips. The lip could be smiling. You can bring that back here if you want. And that would give this part a place to jump out from. Right. And then you just take this side. You imagine the side of a face. And then you draw it. Give it life. It's up to you. to give it life. Right up the old peach tree. Yeah, it's important to add humor at all costs. People get lead poisoning, blood poisoning, because of how ironic I am. Oh God, I ruined that. I had it perfect in my brain. In my brain, just for the past, I don't know, 15 seconds, I was thinking about that joke, and I was in like a boardroom talking to myself about it, and I was like, yeah, here it is, boom, boom, boom. And then by the time I had the time to execute it, I failed. Hey, middle of nowhere saves the day with Peachland, BC, Canada. Millions of peaches, says Ben Wolf. It's very true. Millions of peaches. Peaches, what does he say? Peaches for free or something like that? The funny thing about that song though is when it came out, I was in high school. I was probably a sophomore or something like that, junior. And where I grew up in Northern California, orchards were everywhere, and any kind of fruit that you could ever imagine was growing 10 feet away, usually from like a radius from where I was at all times, out in the country, anyways. Because I remember we used to go out into orange orchards and sit there in a circle and do a little powwow, or just to escape the adults. Orange orchards were great because the trees hang low, but we also hung out in the almond orchards, walnut orchards, orchards where like orchards were grown, just to make it look like there were orchards in the area. Yeah, those were the best. But I'm not sticking to that story. I'm not that smart. Hey, 13, my lucky number. Thank you, everybody. Thank you from the bottom of my cold, dead heart. I appreciate that. I really do. But it means a lot when people do things for money. What is that song? I think that's what that song is. Hunkin' on down. Hold on, everybody. Let's see if we can turn this ship around here. Alright, let's see. It's early about today. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Oh, geez whiz, I can't have that there. I'm gonna kill myself. Jeez. Oh, perfect. It's absolutely in tune. I'm scared of my shadow. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of God. I'm scared of angels. I'm scared of puddles in my way. Get off my lawn. I'm too old for this shit after all. I just wanna be left alone. I've paid my dues. And if it's a clue to you that I have a pistol waving in the air, it's aiming at you. I'm not gonna tune it. You're gonna have to pry from my cold dead hands and tune it yourself. Alright, thanks for coming out, everybody. Now get off my lawn. You, get off my lawn. And your cousin too, whoever that is over there. I wrote that song back when I was about 72 years old, when I lived down in the Grand Delta, which was just outside of Cairo, on the other side of the planet. And I tell you what, friends, that was the best summer of my life. Absolutely the best summer of my gosh dang life. So how's everybody doing? Let's tune in. Let's get on each other's frequency here and just tune in real quick. Okay. Let's sit down. And I want to say hi to everybody. You like the Dutch angle? Let's do a little bit of a Dutch angle here. Yeah, nice. That makes it a little bit mumbly, more mumbly. I won't do that.
keep those letters and cards coming. I used to play that at the church that I created back when I was about 14 years old. No, church didn't last very long, but the song withstood the test of time. It got me on track, and it got me through the doors of many a record producer back in the day. I had a shot at each one of them, but whatever happened to them, I can't really remember. I can't recall because of how horribly bad I was. I was a bad character. I was a bad dog. I was a bad boy. I didn't take life seriously enough. If I could do it all again, I don't think I would. But I mean, I'm definitely gonna regret that shit for the rest of my life. Whew. Yeah, but definitely not want to do that again. But you know, as they say, the greener the grass, the sweeter the ass. And here's a song that I wrote about that. Sorry. I don't think that's the right song and it's still out of tune. But anyways, you get where you're catching my whiff. Oh. And if you want, you know, I can catch those whiffs for you, and I can ship them off to you. $4.99 each, you know, plus shipping. I can do that. I got thousands and thousands of jars behind me. I can make it happen. I can make it happen. Just send me what you can. I'll take your shoes. I don't care. I love things. I just want stuff. You know, I don't think it's good enough just to end with what I got. I want to start with what I began. Wait, it doesn't make any sense. The more I see it in my brain, the more I can't say it with my lips. What's up with that? I don't know. Middle of nowhere. Who's? That's right. That was the worst and the best summer of my entire life. I'm telling you that right now. Well, I went walking down the middle of Main Street. Don't know what I got, but I know I'm gonna keep it all. I want to drink, I want to drink, I want to drink, I want to drive, I want to go. I don't want to live, I want to stay alive. You The pie? I was gonna say the pie. In the land of the pie. But that, like American Pie or something like that, but that wouldn't have worked. Most of the time, as you know, artists, inspiration usually only hits when the aliens focus in on you and you're sharing the same frequency. The same frequency. The same frequency, and all that stuff. Because it's a beautiful relationship we share with the great ones, and there's no shame in it. There's absolutely no shame in it, except for if they do things that are shameful. In which case, you want to turn them in right away because they're probably taking advantage of you. You don't want that. It's not what it's all about. Take my word for it. If you hear something, you say something. God damn it. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Besides a bunch of other shit after this. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. What does that mean? Brass tacks. That was in tune. As was that. Huh? You little bastard. Hey. Oh. Ooh. She still sounds like that too. I've had this guitar since I was about 30 years old. Yeah. Wow, when was that? Wow, I'm not good at math, but I think I was born in 1903. And so I must have been 30 about 1933, I suppose. Yeah, this is the best summer and the best horrible day of my life. It's not worth talking about. But it was a good day because I got the guitar, and that's worth remembering. And it's worth talking about out loud. Huh? Thought you were going to break out the Shannon Hoon right before that. Gods, how they've missed you. They've been tearing each other apart for years. Though they share the same issues, they seem to believe they don't shed the same tears. Now I'm just cynical. My father was a farmer. Got to praying so loud the clouds grew fat with rain, till the rust shone on his armor. His neighbors lost faith and floated away. They shot him on their way out of town. Everybody's got a cannon, and one or two among you has got a sword. The river, she's still overflowing, so finish your chores, come get your rewards. All you pimps and you whores, you sing off for the holy war. The holy war. the holy tell your angels what has happened, but be careful not to put it to word. And while they're there scattered and abandoned, they sit on their clouds all jealous and disturbed. Suffering's the sweetest thing they ever heard. Oh, God's how they've missed you. They've been eating each other alive since day one. And it wouldn't matter which one of you they choose, because they've waited this long, still you won't come. So bring a heart and a drum, and sing all for the holy wars. The holy wars. The holy wars. The holy wars. All for the holy wars. Now it's all over. That was a song I wrote when I was a pastor at a little church back in Louisiana, back in 1794. That was the sweetest summer of my goddamn life. I'll tell you that. But I was kicked out of the church. It's crappy because I started the dang thing, and you write one song and I'll be 30. That's right. Yeah. About the guitar, that means you'd be 30. Exactly. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for. Well, just thank you. Thank you. It's so cold. Oh, it's getting I think it's about that time that I switched to my other channel. It's more it's more funny business than this one. People can graphic sometimes, but what doesn't these days? Lots of things. What? Lots of things? Oh. Well, it's for another time, I suppose. It got really quiet out here. I love you. I've got to go. I wish I were like Batman. I could just do a thing of smoke and just disappear, but I have to reach over and touch the darn thing. Well, you know how that gets. I have to do it kind of like I can put my arm around you, so I don't want you to think that. I just don't want you to think that I'm trying anything funky or fresh or something. I'm not trying to get fresh. I might be trying to get funky, but there's a difference between funky and fresh. And you put the two together, and then it's a recipe for disaster, unfortunately. But sometimes it pays off. Absolutely. Okay. So, I appreciate the company. And stay positive. Help if you can. Help or get out the way. But do good things, you know. Be a source of joy if you can. A light for others. These dark times, just all around.
And I worry about everybody. So just be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Be yourselves. Think. Think for yourself. Even if it means going against everything that you've been raised to believe. Trust me, you'll thank me later. But at any rate, be kind if you can. All right. Later, Ben. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I always enjoy the company. And I appreciate it. I'm very grateful. So take care of yourselves.